have.
Yes.
We all just did cocaine.
No, we didn't. You guys didn't include me on the cocaine.
Well, we were doing it off of Coulter's ass, and you said you don't like hairy butts.
How did I not know? What happened?
You don't like my hairy butt?
I guess not.
Anyway, we're doing Starfinder tonight.
And cocaine, apparently.
Donna
No, we already
Fernandez.
did.
And if Coulter doesn't remove this from the video, it's on the internet.
I'm not going to remember.
I'd like to see anyone watching this try to drug test me.
Oh my god, moving on.
I don't.
To the
I'm
FBI
sorry.
guy in my watch.
It's fine. I'm still gonna ask my joke because I don't have
Yeah,
questions
do it.
for you guys tonight because I was too lazy. But how does garlic stay cool in the sun?
Lasagna? Oh.
No.
How?
It takes off its clothes.
Inspiration for Margarita.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that meant Margarita had to leave.
He gets rerolls.
Yes.
Oh.
I get a reroll.
Which we have a really hard time remembering to use.
Yeah, I don't think you guys have ever used them unless I've
No,
prompted
we've
you.
used
usually,
them
like,
before.
little
Oh, you do have to prompt
Prompt you.
them.
I'm like, you have to reroll from the questions.
All right, remember, my reroll is my fuck you dice right there.
Okay.
Reroll.
Helena, would you be so kind as
Just real quick. Halo, Remy, Volley, Haven, Lorana. That's right. That name.
I know it's problematic, I'm sorry.
It's only it's a personal gripe. I mean, I'm sure other Loranas are very nice, but the one I know is awful.
We started off the last time with a bang because we finally found Nib, the little scamp. We get to know Lorana a little bit more. We free Nib, and she's got, not a great personality, but, we try. We're doing our best.
she's delightful.
I remember Nib being a jerk too. Is that just like, was it like just a jerk to me and Helena? Or
It was just here for you.
oh, okay.
That immediately.
So we go back to the apartment with Therese, and things are actually a little bit tense between them. Therese is like, you got to be crazy. We don't need to do anything about the sun. And said some things about like mental psychic abilities being affected. Nib's like, no, hey Remy, let's go join the DCI and let's infiltrate Horizon House and free the captured counselors. Lorana researches Horizon House a little bit, and we take a long rest. Nib is like looking at the map, and Remy's like, there's a discrepancy right here in these warning symbols. And so that hopefully makes sense to whoever needs that to make sense. We do a little shopping, but we're finding like a lot of things have been locked down. Horizon House is off limits unless you're a Lashunta or with the Brass Dragons. We go to Clearlight Station. Haven and Lorana disguise as Lashunta, and they say the rest of us are like prisoners, and we're gonna go into Clearlight. One of the guards is like, "Hey, Marty," and Haven is wearing like Marty's face, and so we have to get into a fight. Recapitated.
Because I rolled the dice.
You did.
Can't blame me for rolling the dice.
That's all.
That's what we're all here for.
Exactly.
Roll some dice.
And some play.
No.
And to roll some play.
So let's get initiative from everyone.
Didn't we roll it last time?
If you did, it's gone.
Okay.
I could have swore I
Oh,
We
wait,
did.
actually,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay, because I just rolled a 4. That's not gonna work.
Well, that's what I have for you, is 4.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Well, that's not gonna work. She just said.
The dice remembers
They knew.
the score.
What did I get?
I really thought
I don't
Margaret
know.
put
I only
the
have
dice in
one
her
for you.
hand right there.
Oh.
The dice remember Margaret goes.
If you guys want to reroll, go for it. We'll just.
I mean, she re-rolled and got a 4.
Oh no. Clearly that's my
We
destiny.
got a 4.
Oh, that's fucking
Haven.
worse.
13.
Marana.
Hey,
3.
how cooking?
Remy.
16.
Ollie.
I got a 10.
See, it throws me off when I put the initiative into this tracker, it moves that to the right thing.
Nice.
And so I think that I'm on someone, and then I click it, and I'm like, no, that's not the order that they were in, but I moved it. So, anyway. So on our map here, thank you to Tom Kartos for the free map that I just randomly pulled off Patreon because you had something free look cool.
Nice.
As a reminder, you are at the station to get onto the line crawler to travel from Asanatown from I can't remember what you're just called. I think you are in Asanatown to Clearlight.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So basically, in front of us here, you guys are on some like a line to get up to the two soldiers that were interrogating you, and there's one off to your left here. And to get into the station is this.
You know, eventually, Hank, you'll have to let us get through a checkpoint without killing everyone at said checkpoint.
You know, eventually, Rio, sometime we're going to have to try and get through a checkpoint like normal people.
Yeah.
I didn't
Can
screw
we
up the
just walk
last
through a
one.
check?
Oh, no, I'm saying, but both times we decided to be weird.
Literally, okay. Well, remind me in after party to tell you how you normally get through this.
You told us last after party.
It's very easy.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
You just had to start acting. All
We
right,
just really like plans.
that's fair.
Schemes.
We really
Um,
enjoy them not going well too.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
Remy, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the first card on my right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's my paradox roll.
That's going to be a 20 to hit. And it's EAC.
Oh yeah.
EAC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Don't shut up.
Oh yeah.
For 1d6, which is 1 damage.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and do it again. With let me roll my trick attack real quick. Apologies. Okay, so my trick attack is um 29.
Yeah.
So that'll be 5 damage total instead of just 1. Thanks, trick attack.
You know what's crazy? The highest you can roll in 5th edition is like 31.
And she rolls it in like the 50s or 60s. So they're not fucking around. All right. Anything else?
I don't think I have double attack yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass the rest of my turn. I don't have anything else to do.
So you can take, as long as you don't move, you could, at any point, you can take a full round action, which would let you attack twice, but you'd have to take a minus to your attack rolls.
Got it. Yeah, that's my that would be if I was like dual wielding. Okay.
But you can do that without dual wielding.
Yeah, but it's just I don't get the plus sec anything really. So
I should clarify
right.
for a few.
yes,
Anything else for you?
that's all for me.
Okay. So the gent that you just fired at is going to reach into his pocket, smile, and throw a grenade at you.
Ah!
Grenades!
I don't know. They're soldiers.
They might anticipate people bum rushing.
I think none of us brought grenades.
Let me
That's a
roll
lie.
to make sure. Yeah, he hit that. So
We need to start walking with 10 feet in between us at all times.
it is a DC 10 reflex check.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Is it for everyone?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
thrown
shit.
in the middle of you guys.
11.
Hold on.
Okay. I think you take half, but I think you don't take anything, right?
I take nothing.
Yeah.
18.
11 plus reflex.
What is
Plus
the
0.
effect of the grenade? 'Cause I
11.
have a lot of stuff.
Oh,
with
it's
certain
piercing.
conditions. Okay.
If
Alright.
I meet it,
So you got what?
11.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh
Well,
my
no,
God.
you're gonna take damage. but
Well,
it's
yeah, but I'll take
Yeah.
half. I'm happy to take
12.
half.
23.
23. You pass. What will Volley get?
I got an 11.
Okay. And Rio. Okay, so everyone except for Remy is gonna take 2 damage.
That goes to my stamina first,
Piercing.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
See if you have anything with piercing. The next one is going to step back here, and he's going to take a shot at Even.
I tell him no, thank you.
Okay, does a 19 hit you?
Yes, you know, a 19 hits me.
He says, no, I insist.
And I say, well, that's rude.
And that is
Rude.
5 piercing.
Why I am not resistant to piercing damage is beyond me.
And then the third gentleman is going to. Oh. I don't know. He's gonna shoot you too. He's gonna shoot Remy because Remy's Volley's up front with you.
No, don't shoot Volley. Volley has so little HP left.
Max Dex plus speed.
There's a 25.
Yeah.
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 Okay. That's only 3 piercing.
Okay.
And it is Haven's turn.
Which one shot me?
This one right, this guy that I just moved.
Okay, I would like to roll up on his ass.
Right there.
Actually, if I have enough movement, can I get out of the line of... Yeah. That way they can shoot him. I'd like to grow swords out of my hands. I'm gonna attack him twice. For a 22 and 11.
AC or EAC?
It's a melee weapon, so I'm assuming KAC.
Okay, so one of those will hit.
5 damage.
What is that? Is that okay?
Hey, Margaret, can I have a reroll to attack him again?
How much damage?
5.
I don't think
Rerolls
so.
are not transferable. Thank you.
Jake, can I have a reroll?
If I say yes, that doesn't bear anything on the game, but yes.
And it does.
I feel like I just made a grave mistake in taking that reroll back. Let the record show. I retracted reroll.
Anything else?
I think that's all I could do.
Okay. He screams at you
What's
Why?
that sound like?
because you
What does he say?
he just screams.
They were so civil a moment ago.
Actually, I'm sorry. He needs to make a fortitude save. I haven't had
Oh,
points to use any of these abilities in so long. But we rested.
14.
I'm sure that passes. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Oh, it's DC 14, so that meets.
Yep. Volley.
I'm going to look at the one that is closest to me,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to. Have the guys gone yet? They have. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. I'm gonna look at the one that's closest to me with my right hand. I'm gonna stick it out and like call up from the ground, And I'm going to say, this is never going to wash out, buddy. And I'm going to cast Acidic Mist.
Okay. Remind me what that does again.
A creature that starts its turn there takes 2d6 acid damage.
Okay.
Does not obscure vision.
Okay.
And it lasts 1 round per level, so 2 rounds.
And that's at the beginning of my turn, or
When the creature starts its turn there,
okay.
yeah.
And it also stains horribly, apparently.
This one will, yeah.
Okay. The ability is useless, so I'm not gonna give that to me.
Just in case it wasn't useless.
Anything else?
I'm going to move out of everyone's way. I may move to the right and back slightly.
Like there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the record, as I'm summoning the acidic mist and walking away, I'm going, oh god, I already smell it. Oh Jesus. Just to, mental fuck with him.
That's not nice of you.
That's
I've been shocked.
nice of you.
If they didn't want to get killed, they shouldn't have come to work today.
You're good soldiers.
Are we gaslighting them too? I just need to know.
We are gaslight girl boss and gatekeeping.
Triple G.
Like you taught us.
I'm so proud of all of you. God, that smells hideous.
Does a grenade count as damage taken by a weapon?
Yes, why are you asking?
Because I have a spell that gives me armor. If they throw another grenade, I just wanted to make sure this armor would protect me against that. It protects me against damage I would take from a weapon.
Yes, so I think what they were trying to get at there is that like it's not a spell. It's not like a natural force like falling or like something falling on you.
Okay.
But it is, it's a weapon.
All right, so my little stalks twitch and a shimmering glow covers my whole body.
Okay.
It's called reflecting armor.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I go ahead and cast that, and I will, I think, stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I'll maybe come over a square this way, just so I'm not right behind. Yeah,
Why? God,
that's
I
all.
turned that off.
5 feet.
Oh,
Now she's gone.
she's gone.
Well, oh,
I'm
No,
fucked
they're
up. I'm
gone.
sorry.
yeah.
I don't have to
don't
move.
touch
It's
it.
okay.
What is go? Where are you?
We think culture deleted.
But she's still here. Oh no, she's not.
Are they on a different
I
layer?
am here. I am here. I am here.
Yup.
I see her.
Don't move her. Don't
Okay, I
touch her.
won't touch her.
Just let out one. Yeah.
Jake, do you want to die?
No, not today.
Every millennial wants to die. Threaten us with a good time.
Not while I'm having fun with my friends.
Is that fucking upsetting? Where?
I just want to do hood rat shit with my
Where
friends.
does it go?
Me doing hood rat shit with my friends.
He's,
Wait,
he's right.
Is it red shit or rad shit?
good rat.
Oh, hood rat shit.
That's what I heard.
He's got permission. He's basically a rodent. It's fine.
Technically, otters are mustelids.
Yeah, basically a
I
rodent.
must have what?
They're mustelids. They're not rodents.
Does he hear what he's saying?
I don't
Okay, can you try to move Halo real quick?
Mhm.
Yay!
I moved.
All right,
Perfect.
I'm
cool. I
done.
remember where it's at now. All right, it is Lorana's turn.
Okay. I want to, let's see, the closest one to me is what, 15 feet away? Roughly,
that
it looks
sounds
like.
right.
Okay. I am going to cast
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, that still works. I'm going to cast an energy ray of electricity. So I'm going to tase him.
She just takes out a taser and says some magic while she does.
And this is a ranged attack against their EAC.
Abraca, don't.
So,
So both 20 feet
Abracadabra.
away from you. So the two closest ones are both 20 feet.
okay.
So it's up to you which one you want to.
I'll go towards the one that is on my, if I'm looking at it on my right. Not the one that Haven is with.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so
You guys can attack mine. It's fine.
You got this.
No, they don't want to help you.
It would just be nice if we
see, I don't know if I have.
focused up.
I know.
We are
I'm
focused.
fine. So I rolled a 12, but it says +2, so 14
Yep.
versus SR. I don't know what that means.
Spell resistance. Oh yeah, it doesn't mean so.
So do I get the +2 or not?
Hold on.
I'm doing that.
Oh, so it's a spell. You have to roll for it?
Yeah, it says roll. It takes forever to open, but yeah. So it says roll. You must make a ranged attack on a hit. The ray deals.
Okay, against the AC.
Yes.
Okay.
So
then
I rolled a
you
12.
have- Okay, so yeah, that hits.
Okay, so it's electric damage. Boogie, boogie, boogie. And a D3. See if I remember how this works.
D3. Oh.
So
Gosh.
I got a 3.
Okay, you got a 3.
Yay.
So it's 3 electric damage. Bzz.
Okay, he's not looking good.
And then I will move a square to my left.
Can you spare one square?
I cannot spare 1 square. Not a square. As I run out of the bathroom with the holes.
I don't know why I'm referencing a show.
I don't know. But I'm picking it up and I'm going with it, Rio, because that's what we do.
I'm gonna go with the same one, same attack.
Lorana, I'm getting a lot of new followers based on your addition to our party.
That is good news to hear.
It might have to do with your nudity, but I try to weed those people out.
So it'll be a 20 to hit again.
Yeah.
I'm always nude.
Just in my skin. My hollow skin.
Do you wear pants?
Second skin.
No pants now.
So it popped out, so I re-rolled it. It was the same number both times.
Dang it.
Does a 19 meet the trick shot? I don't think it does.
Too many of us wear pants.
What is your trick shot? Is
It's 20 plus their CR. So
that's right. Yeah. So no.
No, I
so
do.
2 damage as I will fire at him,
I do wear pants.
and then I am going to run behind Lorana. We got this.
Technically,
Absolutely.
And go get more views. I need more screen time.
Maybe
Technically-
you could be nude.
under all of our clothes, we're all naked.
That is technically correct.
Does Remy wear pants?
Yes.
Oh, so 2 members of the crew wear pants.
So are we like Donald ducking or Winnie the Pooh?
Volley Donald.
25 to hit you.
Well,
KC.
EAC or KC?
KC.
That'll hit you.
For 7 piercing damage.
7?
Yep, as he levels his rifle at you, and
Ooh.
I don't like you, rat. You're ugly.
I don't like you, slug. You're handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But in a kind of like genetically modified way, so it's kind of like you
Confusing.
Hey,
cheated.
we don't talk about that. The next
Against
one,
nature.
you're all nature. I don't like it.
I'm gonna eat your face.
So the guy that you're next to is gonna pull out his long. He's gonna drop his rifle.
No, no,
So pull out his
no.
longsword, and he's going to slash at you for a 12 KC.
That will miss.
Okay.
Sorry, I never get missed.
All right.
Can I do the whole like he slashes at my middle and I just separate?
Sure. Sure. We'll take it. And then the jet to the north is going to. I'm going to fire at you because you're close.
I get it.
And then the one to the east is going to take damage.
Oh, yeah.
Is that where
Thank
the
you.
eagles come from?
He's going to take 7 damage.
It's okay. 7 damage?
Yeah.
That's the one to the. That's. Oh, okay, he's dead. He melts to death.
Oh,
See, I told you that wasn't going to come out.
that
Dang
looks
you.
unpleasant.
Hold on.
Acid last.
Huh, you should see what he did to the other guy.
2 rounds.
He's asking how long until I can eat him safely.
I would need that one.
Well, he's turning into goo currently.
He's
That
turning.
just means it'll be easier to feed the whole colony quickly. We don't have to break anything down.
But then it will break you down.
I'm just saying humans as soup are much easier to eat.
I don't want to break you down so badly. I want to break these guys down
Getting
so
him
badly.
pea soup.
In the worst way.
How many hit points do you have left? Molly?
You mean Volley hit a reroll?
Including stamina 16?
It was a good. It was a good. It was a good one. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if you can do this.
And according to this, he is weak against TikTok videos because Otter TikTok is very popular.
Otter dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute.
They hold hands.
They're so playful.
They juggle.
Have you guys seen the one where the guy puts out his hand and the otter that's being held just like
Aww.
Did you guys
face into it?
Did you guys see the video about how otters drown the young to get the women to give up their food?
The young what?
The young baby otters.
They drown their otters to
They'll
get food?
go and steal the female's babies and like hold them underwater until the female give them their food.
Oh my god.
That's terrible. Wow.
On a
They're
different
too
note,
clever for their own good.
Give me your food or the
Did you
baby
add
draft.
something to that?
Yeah.
Because I said that
It's a
fun
strategy.
No.
That
I know
fun,
what you're talking about.
fun fact about otters. I think we need to.
Fun fact supposed to
But
be.
I do know that you should take 8 piercing damage.
I'm actually only going to take 3 because I'm going to use defensive dispersal.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
Me too.
I have blind
I
sense.
have low light
It
vision.
doesn't come up in this campaign, surprisingly. And needing
Being on the sun.
It's- you would think all those shadows. Anyway, Haven,
Is it my
it
turn?
is your turn.
Okay. Second verse, much like the first.
What's my husband having delivered now, Clinton?
What?
My
Something really
front
tasty
doorbell
for
went
you.
off. There's motion.
Is he watching us?
Oh, it's just a car. It's stupid.
13 and 14.
I'm sorry.
13 and 14.
KC?
Yeah.
It's KC, right? I don't know. Hold on, bro. Yeah, those both hit.
I set out to roll d3s because I thought it would be easy to tell. So that would be a 1, and then that would be a 2 plus 6. So 9.
Okay.
He's not dead? Why not?
Because we haven't done enough damage to him.
How would it be dead?
I don't know. Because I killed him?
How'd you kill it?
I don't know. With swords?
Did you do enough damage to kill it?
Yeah, I did 19.
Oh, are you keeping track of my thing's HP?
No, I was just lying about how much damage I just did.
You have a second character rolled, right?
No, he looked real bad though.
Okay.
He's not. He can't.
He's not happy.
Don't get yourself killed too hard. I'm not
My
taking
spider comes out
any
and
more
bites
tricks.
him.
Ollie.
I disperse that acidic mist, and then I go, all right, and I pull out my static arc pistol and I fire it at the guy that Haven is slashing with.
Okay.
And it's a ranged attack. Does an 11 hit?
Is it EAC?
Yes.
That's a lovely question.
Yeah, it does.
Excellent.
These guys are not. It does do much.
So D6 for that guy.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I have any bonus.
I expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
For 3 more damage.
He goes down.
As the light fades from his eyes, I would like to eat his face.
What?
Okay.
Because I did promise him.
You did.
I wanted him to know that I keep my promises.
Is Halo
As you
Craft
see the
Center.
spark hit him, you're like, he's gonna die, and then you start.
Making people.
I wait for him to fall, and then I put my foot on his face, and then my foot starts eating his face.
You're watching the
Turn to the other one.
After I
you're
do
watching the
that,
comments section, be like, "Ooh, no!" You turn the camera.
As you start eating that one, the other one drops his gun as a free action, and just
Okay.
For the record, after I do that, even though it's a static arc pistol, I go and I look to see if Halo's got the camera on me.
I guess I do, since I turned away from the bug. So.
The bugs?
And then I start walking over to. If we're still in initiative, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, he has dropped his gun now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you guys if you.
He still has a sword as I walk towards
He
him.
does. Well, you're,
I would like to pick up his gun.
Now
You're
listen,
not
you.
next to him.
Dang it.
It is Halo's turn.
Oh, okay.
We're still in
So
initiative.
he's dropped his gun, but
Unless
he's
you guys-
still standing there.
Yes. So if you guys want to leave initiative and like talk to him, we can do that.
Yeah, I would hold action. Captain?
Now,
What's
what's
just go? Just go. I don't
yeah?
want to die.
What happened here?
Well,
There's a couple correct answers.
the one that thing is eating, was trying to. You guys brought weapons. You're not supposed to bring weapons, but I didn't see anything.
I like that answer.
Okay.
Another one became soup, therefore
Here,
he will be unidentifiable.
Do you want this? And like kicks his gun towards you.
Perfect.
What is it?
It's a rifle. It's a hunting rifle.
I imagine it's kind of large for me.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I mean, there's another one.
Can you
too.
use long arms?
I don't know, can
I could use some
Doesn't
long
mean you
arms.
take it.
Oh no, I just can use long arms. So I was gonna say, if,
I? I must look.
So I mean,
Find
if you
out.
guys are letting
I guess
he'll
I-
drop all of his stuff if you want him to.
Nah.
yeah, get naked.
I mean, that's a little.
I only have
inappropriate,
small
I
arms.
think.
I want to know what gender you are.
I'm male, thank you.
Oh, how do you
Shall
tell
we-
the difference again?
The plumbing's indoor versus outdoor.
So males, it's indoor.
No, the other way around.
You'll have to excuse him.
Can
Yeah.
I go?
But the plumbing is currently inside
Yes.
your clothes. Is that not indoor?
He's gonna leave.
Do not warn your superiors.
Who?
Exactly.
Are you sure I shouldn't eat him?
Starts running faster.
Can anyone use this?
What is it?
It's a long rifle. It's a rifle.
I can only use small
Is it-
arms.
Does it just is it just
It's called a hunting rifle. Yes. So you guys, there would be 3 hunting rifles.
Okay.
There would be 3 long swords.
I have the bag of holding, so we might as well hold on to them and sell them.
There's 1 frag grenade left. I don't know.
Ooh.
So you have now entered onto the line crawler. We've passed through the station. There's no map of the actual station, so I'll just describe it for you. Basically, you come to like what looks like a train station with large portals that like look like bubbles. And there's a train that kind of comes along to it. The bubbles open and you can step onto a train. The train is like almost within like a laser beam thing. It's like suspended within this beam that looks like it goes to, like you can see that it goes to the next bubble, which is clear light. I'm sorry.
I really
Asanatown.
want them to have little like millipede feet because they're called line crawlers.
Mhm.
So I want them to have like little feet that touch the laser.
Maybe
I don't
they
know
do.
why.
Maybe they do.
I just want them to be little caterpillar dudes.
Remy will tap the bubble as he's going in to try and feel the solidity of it. And
It gives once you touch it,
okay,
but there's like you can feel like a little bit of pressure give back.
not a fan. Let's just get this over with.
Okay.
Do I have to duck down when I get in?
No, it's a large.
Okay, good.
Because you're how tall are you?
I'm about 7 feet.
These are like 10-foot
Oh, good.
ceilings.
Does the line crawler take at least 10 minutes?
Yeah, it'll take about an hour to get.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take a short
It's deceptively slow. 'Cause you're trapped.
Well, it's called a crawler.
Yeah.
That's true.
I would like a short rest.
What are the benefits of a short rest? Remind me.
Stamina.
Aha. So if I rest and recharge,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah. What are your options?
Yeah, rest and recharge.
10-minute rest?
Yes.
So if you haven't taken any stamina damage, though, I wouldn't.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, from the grenade we all did.
Because it does use up your resolve, which is how you come back from, how you stabilize from death. So it is
Okay.
kind of like if you can live without 10-minute resting, but I took 10 damage.
Oh, yeah. I only took 2, so maybe I'll wait.
And I'd just like to point out that not all of us took the damage from that grenade.
Oh
It's-
yeah, totally. You want an award?
So while your people focused on dispersal,
Mm-hmm.
my people focused on becoming very small.
I am empirically smaller than you on an individual level.
But there's a million of you.
That is correct.
Each of you is considered an individual?
Yes. With names, families.
Are the families contained within the unit, or are they separate and outside?
Within. Haven is the name of the swarm.
And so do you guys all vote every time you make a decision?
No. Well, yes. No. It's more like
who's talking to me right now?
we are.
But is it just one of you that's saying these actual words? Like, how am I hearing the words that you're saying?
I mean, I make a noise like a normal person.
Do all the bugs say talk or okay?
It comes out as one singular voice, but like you don't hear it from my feet. You hear it where my voice would come from.
But is it like, so outside of, and like, is it like a dissonant echo, like you hear a reverberation of a
It's
lot of...
reverberation. It's very buzzy.
Okay.
Like we make it through vibration, but it still comes out as a singular voice.
You're a very interesting species.
We are. I'm told.
I'm gonna bring
Careful,
up
you're
my-
going to make more of his population move to his head.
That would
Would that be
unnecessary.
unfortunate?
Unless
You're
I-
going to give him a big head if you keep complimenting his uniqueness
Ah.
and specialness and everything.
I understand.
You're special too, Remy.
Everywhere.
I feel like amongst the party, we have the smallest ego, except for maybe Lorena.
You see, Lorana, when I first met Haven, they were
Trying to kill you.
yes, and then weaponized. A lot of people abused them, and
Us. We are not particular as far as pronouns go.
I think I may have been the first one to ask Haven what they wanted. Is that how it started?
You were the first one to not tell me what I wanted.
Yeah, that was it.
There is a distinction. That's an important one. Very interesting. I bring out my data pad and I'm taking notes.
But to answer your question, we have a preternaturally fast consensus mechanism. So we come to a consensus, like the finger understands what it's supposed to do in a particular instance based on a consensus that is it would be at a similar speed as your own brain synapses.
Hive mind.
I had the
We
pensions a
do
lot
not
better.
have a hive mind.
I know, but it's the closest thing to relate it to.
Yes, but we don't like the distinction.
Is that offensive?
Well, when you consider the swarm,
I
I
had the
do
pensions a lot better in the brain than in the finger.
it's just my finger has a brain, as opposed to your brain having a finger.
It seems difficult to manage individual relationships when you have to work in such harmony. Do you have many romance? Like, what is romance for your species?
We propagate based on the needs of the swarm.
Hmm.
When there's enough interfighting, that's when he gets tummy aches.
Ah, I will write that down.
I do not have a stomach. Well, I don't have an individual stomach.
Don't even ask me about the acid reflux. Ugh,
We do not suffer from this problem. We do not have an esophagus.
it's horrendous.
How often do you make humans into soup?
I have never done it myself. Well, it depends. I mean, our digestive system, I guess, would convert sentient beings into a soup-like substance because most of our waste is liquid.
Interesting. You had just previously stated that digesting a human was
In theory.
understood. Make more notes.
We do not have to worry about breaking down the physical meat of the creature on an individual level. It can just be consumed by each individual quickly. Liquid particles are much easier to digest than physical ones.
How many cars are there in each of these line crawlers? Is there like a single?
Can I move to the quiet car?
There's like 4.
Are we at the front, back, middle?
You're in the middle one.
Are we surrounded by strangers?
There's actually only like 1 or 2 other people on this car because when you guys started shooting, people kind of stopped.
I never shot anybody.
Can I roll to see if I know if the engine's going to be at the front or the back?
It's a great question to ask if we're alone on this damn car. I'm like, oh, it's just one thing.
22.
I feel like
My bad.
I was gonna say in a spacefaring culture, like you're asking about my culture essentially.
Sure.
So like I feel like you would have to be like, cause like with like the fuck lizards and stuff, like there's things within their culture, Akeshti, there's things within their culture that like you have to be able to talk about.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like so.
And with such a variety of different cultures and species.
Well, and the Spathinae is more of a class of creature than an actual race, because
Okay.
the Spathinae is just the word for sentient swarms of insects. Like we're not even the same kind of insects from one Spathinae to the next.
Got it.
So based on that there actually is not an engine. The laser itself
Is
propels the ship or pulls the
Cars?
cars
Crawler.
towards where it's going to go.
so nothing on this can control kind of it's
No, it's super automated. It's like literally, it's like a tractor beam almost,
got it.
where it's like that laser is just guiding that car.
So at each bubble, they kind of control.
Yeah.
So
Are
like,
there-
if the next bubble over didn't want us to continue, they could stop our progress.
Are there any kind of mechanics or interfaces, computers anywhere that someone might be able to tap into or look into the status of the cars?
Because it's a public transport, there is like a public terminal
Okay.
for like people to use for like data, like the data sphere.
Okay.
If you wanted to attempt to tap into the car, you could try that.
Okay.
But based on Remy's knowledge that he probably shares with you, there's not really much you could do.
Sure.
I did pick up a spell that lets me create a illusory interface. So if a computer doesn't have like a screen and a keyboard, I can create one for you to access.
Oh, I don't think I can do anything with it right now.
No, I'm just saying for the future. Like I did pick up a spell that sounded like a really good utility spell. It was like I could just create a laptop that connects to any computer.
Did you want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a computer's check.
Okay. I was trying to see if there was something else that I I had. I could have sworn that I have something to help with it. I have a technopathy node, which is what I was looking at. See if that could have
And-
sworn help.
Since we were talking about the logistics as I was trying to figure out if there was controls, I'd like to assist.
Okay, small metallic node etched in the arcane symbols.
Why are we going to Clearwater again?
25, so I think Margarita had 2 to your roll.
You are trying to free the
I'm like, because I got a 6.
settlers of Asanatown.
As a standard action, you can send a short message in a language you know up to 3 target creatures or computers you are observing within 100 feet and potentially receive a short reply per telepathic message. Alternatively, as a standard action, you can send a short message in a language you know to a single target computer you're observing and have the computer display that message, allowing anyone observing the computer to read it without leaving any trace of the message's origin. So is there anything specific that we wanted to know? And I'm trying to get back to my computers. My apologies. So 12 would have been my computer's role.
Can you ask it a question or can you access data?
I should be able to.
So with this,
gonna
you
attempt
can
to.
send a message, but doesn't necessarily say you're going to get anything back.
It would have to be a sentient computer to get something.
Right.
But I can create an interface and you can get the information that
Well,
way.
she's got an interface.
Hmm.
There's a screen and keyboard there. But with a 12, you're just normal data sphere stuff.
Unfortunately, my access seems to be limited.
I just want to know what's awaiting us. I think we should.
Well, that might be easily ascertained, even from the public standard. And I'll try and just look and see what the end of the line looks like.
So, thank you for saying that, because that reminded me of a soundtrack. You guys seen Tron, the second Tron?
The remake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the new one. It's like that.
Solar Sail.
There you go. It's like that.
Saves.
Yeah.
Captain, I would like to vote for next time we kill anybody that surrenders and is going to leave if they're part of a fascist organization.
Is that our job, though?
It's just emotion.
To execute people?
Well, it depends on what's waiting for us at the end of this line.
Caught up in sorrow. Lost in a song.
I'm bringing it up to the captain for the group to discuss. I'm not just saying we're doing it. I'm just.
I know our jobs are never murder. Our job is generally for the greater good.
Didn't
Now-
we just murder 2 people?
Now, like I was going to say,
Apologies, Captain.
fascism is obviously the enemy. Now, we have an ultimate goal. Sometimes we have to resort to unethical means. We do not operate in gray areas. We just get placed in gray areas sometimes.
I quite thoroughly operate in a gray area.
As I was saying,
I believe you're attempting to make the metaphor about breaking eggs to make breakfast.
sometimes you gotta rustle a tree to find the good fruit. Sometimes the dead fruit's gotta fall, and then you find the good fruit.
Captain, can I make another motion?
Sure, as long as this one is a dance.
No.
This is Margar, not Laurel.
Depending on what we find at the end of this crawler, if it turns out that the guard went to rat us out, then I would like to reinstigate the motion. And if it turns out that it's empty when we get there, I'd like to table the motion.
All right, if we reach the end and we realize the god we let go free and gave him his life and did not commit the murder stabbed us in the back, I will give you 2 I told you so's.
And reinitiate discussion of the motion.
All right.
If we're having an open table discussion, I would like to point out that Horus dictates that if you let yourself be defeated by a stronger enemy, you will be consumed by that enemy so that it may grow stronger.
And I would like to point out that I will listen to no gods.
It's more of a philosophy.
No gods.
I respect all of your opinions and all of your time. Thank you. Now, and I look over at whoever else is sitting in the car. What brings you here?
Sleeping.
And you said there was someone else in the car?
The other one's like at the far end and is like trying not to look at you guys, but like listening to this discussion about whether or not you're gonna shoot someone in the back as they're fleeing.
You! What are you doing here? Are you enjoying your vacation?
I get up and I walk over to them.
I believe they are signaling that they are mute.
But they were listening to our conversation.
Mute would not mean death.
Oh, that's a good point. I hand them a pad of paper.
I just didn't want to talk to you.
It was a ploy.
I'm not here on vacation. I'm trying to get home from work.
Oh, where do you work?
I was the
work
one
at the
walking
line.
over to talk to them.
I'm just yelling across the car. Where do you work?
Is he always? Is this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I might
We are being personable, as Remy would say.
I might recommend that for your own health and safety, you relocate to another car if you don't mind.
That sounds like a threat, but it is not.
I'm just saying, if you don't want to deal with this, I get it.
Jake, you were gonna walk up to them. Were you gonna do or say anything specific?
No, I think it's all been derailed.
This captain. Several thumbs up.
I'm fine here. Just please don't shoot me.
I mean, if you're not shooting at us, we have no reason to. You're fine.
Okay, well, and like pulls their hood up and just sits in their seat.
Are they Lashunta?
They look human.
Now, everyone, I was going to ask where they were going, if they knew anything about our stop, but I see we have now made an unfriend.
Or at least a wary friend.
I mean, you're only going one place. This only goes to Clear Light.
What can you tell us about Clearlight?
It's Clear Light.
Are they also facing race-based fascism at the moment?
You mean from the Lashunta?
Yes.
Probably.
What is your opinion on that? Are you feeling because you have not been affected by it that it's okay for you to do nothing?
Just trying to go home.
I'll turn to Halo and say,
You know, for somebody who has absolutely no connection to any of the social mores of this world, you have a lot of opinions.
I read a lot.
I don't think you have before this episode.
That just makes me think of, have you guys seen The Man from Uncle, the new version with Armie Hammer?
Mm-mm.
Where he's like, he built like a ox cart or whatever, and he's like, I like to jog. It's like his excuse for being a bodybuilder. It's like, I like to read, so I know social norms.
I don't know if that's true because Haven was deeply offended when the Kasatha were being attacked.
That was also interesting.
No. I don't like liberties being taken away. I was a slave for a long time.
I'm going to turn to Halo and say, from what I understand, it is impolite to speak about politics amongst mixed company, which I believe we are, or at least our weary friend would qualify as.
I've been learning that different species have very different expectations about what about talking about politics.
Interesting.
It
That is a good
started.
point.
It started full on wars on some planets, and then on others, they talk about it all the time.
You don't even want to know what happened
One
with
moment.
Gilead.
I find war to be
Galactic.
curious because technically every action we take that is violent is the entirety of what we consider to be our community going against other communities. So technically every attack we make is an act of war
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Say
to
it
make
again.
us stronger.
At this point, you guys start seeing the next bubble. I mean, you've been able to see it, but like you guys are approaching the next like docking bay.
Okay. I want to shimmer and turn invisible.
Doesn't that require getting naked?
I have a second skin that
Has it
look
been,
Oh,
that
you have that clear wave armor. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I have second skin. So, and if I have very little to no clothing on,
has it been 10 minutes since our combat?
It's like an hour.
Okay, I'm casting reflecting armor on myself again.
Okay. So I will tell you guys that when you did look up the data sphere, you can get a map of Clearlight
okay.
on Asanatown.
Yes, I would like to have that available.
So it is about a 15, 20-minute walk from the station to Horizon House.
Okay.
So if anything that you are attempting to do, I'm not saying that you guys won't be ambushed when you get to wherever, like if that's what you're planning for. But I'm also just disclosing that it is a little bit of a walk from the station to Horizon House. So
Okay.
you guys know that.
Okay, well, I think I still would feel like
Yeah.
uneasy and ready
Correct.
to.
Oh, totally.
Because it's been kind of a bloody day.
Yeah.
Couple of days.
Okay, so you guys pull into the station. The sleeping person is no longer sleeping and stretches, glances at all of you, and then bamps the fuck out.
Are they like,
Like
the pilot?
teleports?
No, they like
Just no
run
advance.
out.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Bamf just makes me think of teleportation. Like they just teleport. Cool.
Just and then the person thing with the hood
Hooded fake.
kind of looks at all of you. Well, good luck in your future murders.
You
Get
too,
home
friend.
safe.
Get home safe. Tell the wife and kids hello.
I don't think I've ever committed a
I'm
murder.
single.
I apologize.
Yeah. But thank you.
I assumed you to be good enough for the sanctity of marriage.
Who says I'm not trying?
I commend you.
And then wanders out.
I could give you my number.
Way to go, Captain.
If you had let me sit down and have a conversation instead of just yelling about genocide.
I feel like anyone who's on the planet that's currently being genocided should have an opinion on the matter.
Anyway, so you guys get to the station. This station is a little more crowded because people are just kind of milling about here. There are some Lashunta guards, but they don't seem to be like they're not hindering anyone coming in. They're worried about the people who are leaving. Are you guys doing anything, or are you heading straight to Horizon House where you know it to be? Is there anything
I'd
you'd
like to go straight there.
Yeah. Is there any way for me to have shared that map that I got with
Yeah.
everybody who has the technology
Yep.
to receive it? Okay, so
And
I will
data
have
pads.
done that. Yeah.
You
Everybody's
guys all
got a
know where
copy of
you're
the map.
going?
Should we split up and meet there to be less conspicuous, or stick together?
I think there's enough of a crowd. It seems like there's a pretty busy terminal.
It would be easier to harass individual non-Lashunta as well.
Just stick together, but stay inconspicuous.
Pardon me. I'm invisible, so I'm sure somebody's at least bumped into me
You
once.
can move while being invisible?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you had to stand still for some reason.
Oh, well, hold on.
I think what it is,
As a bounty who
is
stays stationary for 1 round gains a +10 racial bonus to stealth checks.
so you're not actually invisible. What it's happening is your skin is changing to blend in with your surroundings.
Correct.
So if you're going to be moving through a crowd,
It's going to be more difficult.
it's not going to work because the
Done.
background is changing so much. If you were like in a building and you're like in an office or something, you could kind of blend in with that, like the furniture and like the
Okay.
tones and that.
You know,
kind
it
of
says
stuff.
if a Verthani takes any action, he loses this bonus until
Yeah.
he once again spends a round standing still.
So it's a good like ambushing thing.
Okay. So as we arrive, and I'll look, and then there's no action, there's no people flooding onto our bubble, then I'll
Okay.
look like myself again.
So you guys head out. You notice that as you look at the map, it when you downloaded it kind of gave you like a little like fun fact blurb thing.
Love it.
about Horizon House.
Clippy.
Yeah, basically.
It looks like you're looking up Horizon
Yeah.
House.
Would you like more information?
Blink once for yes. So Horizon House is the capital building of Asanatown. Stands in a park at the center of Clearlight. The structure is kind of a mystery because the building itself and the park around it were already there when the Lashuntas discovered the Burning Archipelago.
Okay.
It was empty. No one knows what it was for. They were just kind of there. And it's not just like a warehouse building, it is like a very nicely manicured, like mansion type building. You also know that generally public is allowed into Horizon House to kind of like walk around, view it. It's like a public fixture. And that the governmental proceedings that kind of happen there, or with the people that are there, are generally open to the public.
Okay.
So it's a very kind of transparent looking thing, like politically transparent, like they
Got it.
want people involved. And you also remember that the counselors have been captured.
So in the information that we've gleaned, or maybe that's something that I can look up, are are people currently still allowed within the house?
You don't see
Like
anything-
historically, they've been allowed and permitted to
Mhm.
tour and view proceedings and whatnot, but currently is that shut down?
You do not see anything that like talks about any shutdown
Okay.
or anything.
Okay.
Like if you go to their website, it doesn't say, "Hey, we're closed because we're
Under renovation. Yeah, because fascism.
closed because fascism."
Close due to fascism. So, as you share that with us, we're tourists looking for
Well,
a tour,
Every time we come up with a plan,
and
as Remy pointed out, it goes terribly wrong.
so we're tourists because it's open to the public, and that's what we are. We're obviously not Lashunti. We're not from around here. And then if anyone questions anything, we just play the dumb card.
I am genuinely always looking for information and gaining knowledge.
And I'm genuinely usually dumb.
I'm here to sightsee. And I take out my little plate. I'm here to sightsee, and I'm here to eat some food.
Does Horizon House have restaurants?
I'm sure there are locations surrounding Horizon House that may cater to culinary experiences.
Okay, we all clear?
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent.
Agreed.
I'm supposed to tour?
Walk around and be fed information.
Sightsee.
Okay.
On your left is a lovely view of the park. To the right is found a statue of that kind of experience.
So Lorana is the tour guide?
Oh no, Lorana's
I was
the most
mimicking
well-read of us.
I was mimicking the various tour experiences that I've read about in my
Should we just...
Remy starts walking towards Horizon House.
I will follow.
Hank.
Maybe we could find somebody to give a tour.
They
Is
give
there-
tours at Horizon House.
Is there any literature at like the docking station about Horizon House?
Like a pamphlet?
Just whatever.
Okay, but there's no like physical stuff?
No, it's all digital. It's a digital world, bro.
I know.
As you are walking around Asanatown, or as you are walking through one of the parks that leads to
I lost the picture. I'm sorry. I went
Dang
away.
it.
If
It
Hero
looks so
were here,
pretty.
he'd have a pamphlet.
he would have made his own.
Yeah.
Yay!
That doesn't look like any of us.
I don't
Correct.
think it's supposed to be any of us.
On the left.
I'm curious to hear that.
As you are walking past one of the parks, you see a Lashunta woman who is up on a pedestal with some people milling about. Are you ready? You? Yes, with the Dashko. Are you ready? For what? Why, yes, for the end of the Packed Worlds. The end of the galaxy as we know it. Why, the end of life as we know it. You are? Glad. Because soon, sooner than you think, you shall stand in the light of the Burning Mother. What might that light reveal, I wonder? A soul who was honest and true? One who put the needs of others at the fore? Or rather a selfish, shameful child who lived only for fleeting moments? Moments that we shall soon see meant absolutely nothing. And she rambles on.
Nope. Keep going, everybody. I've gotten
I would like to
enough.
discuss her
Nope,
opinions.
nope. We're walking. We're keep
There is
going.
a small child that is being indoctrinated into this.
No, keep moving, keep moving. Not your child, not my child, not his child, not their child.
You all don't understand how many drunken tavern fights we've gotten into over lectures that start like that. I know how this ends. It ends with 2 bloody hands and then a slight bleed from my lip.
You remember the eschatologists?
God.
And I'm just walking very lanky next to everybody
As
else.
we all like shuffle.
All right, so
I elongate out to be closer to Lorana's height. But it doesn't look natural.
Your knees are in a weird space. Like your shins are
We're
super.
really trying.
as you guys get closer to Horizon House, and I apologize, I don't have like an actual picture of Horizon
Okay,
House.
good.
All of your data pads ping, and you see a message that says civilians are instructed to keep their distance from Horizon House until official proceedings have run their course.
Everything's
Thank you and have a
closed.
nice day.
Oh.
Good thing we're pirates, not civilians.
Hmm.
I'm going
When's-
to attempt sarcasm. Yes, say that louder.
It's a good thing that we.
If I want to like case the joint, what would be a good roll for that? Would it be perception? Would it be like kind of like make like a little bit of a loop around to see what the weak spots are? If there's like any obvious ways in.
Before, so you. Let me read something to you guys.
If it helps any, that's what I get my minus DC for, is security system specifically.
So you guys, there's like a park, and then you see a like gravel pathway, and I assume you kind of step onto the gravel pathway because it's lined with bushes, so you can't necessarily go through unless you want to scramble through. That gravel pathway leads up to sparkling steps that lead up to a columned portico shading several doors. To the east and west, the glimmering white building sprawls out in two asymmetric wings. The west one is shaped to support a massive orrery that stands amid a circle of low benches.
What is an Ori?
That is a great question. I've never seen this word before.
Spelling?
ORREY.
I've
Ori.
seen that word before. An Ori is a mechanical model of the solar system.
Oh.
Okay.
And as you approach that as well, you do see guards scattered throughout the park that you didn't necessarily see before. So you can attempt to stealth through the park, around the building if you would like to, but there are guards.
I will attempt to stealth.
Okay, are you
into the
going
bushes.
left or right?
Which direction points towards the house?
Well, the house is in front of you.
Okay.
So do you want to go around the east side or the west side of the house?
Okay, I'll go the west side.
What you got, buddy?
Look, a historic bush.
13, but it was a natural one.
Oh,
no.
What
Okay.
the hell?
Can I?
Can I use my paradox rolls for other people? No, right?
I think you can later on. I think it's something that you gain later. You can like affect other things.
Okay.
So you try to scramble through a bush. You try to you scrunch up, you breathe, and you try to dive through the bush, and you slam right into the main trunk of one of the bushes,
How?
and it rattles. And then you hear a guard be like, "Hey, anyone hear that? What's that?"
Drop my watch! Sorry! And I'll scramble back out of the bush.
What are you doing there, Mr. Yusoki person?
Well, we were on the gravel path to look at the orrery. And then my watch went in the bush. So then I went in the bush, and then I hit my head on the damn bush thing. Is there somebody that I could make an incident report about? Because it hurts.
Horizon House is closed currently, sir.
Oh, okay. Is there a
That's
public
where all
office
the
that is not
warnings
closed?
went out for
What? About warnings?
on your data pad. It's automatically forced when you get within 200 feet of the property.
Oh, I never read those fucking things. Okay, so it is actually... Shit.
Yes.
Okay, well, but the incident report with I hit my head against a root of a bush. Do I
I
need
need to leave, sir.
to?
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. If I have to go to a doctor about this, make an insurance claim, can I get a badge? Okay, excuse me.
Are there benches or anything around the house for people to sit and observe, or is there a wide berth of land between the house and
There-
any other public space?
There are, but there are guards
Still
sitting
trying
on
to shoot people.
benches or
Okay.
around the house itself.
Okay.
So is this the time we're supposed to come up with a clever plan?
Yes. Because maybe some of us could create a distraction. Do we think the guards would come out if something big happened?
Perhaps we should discuss this away from the guards.
Oh, we're still there, my bad.
I thought Remy went off by himself.
Okay, how far are we from the house and the guards then? Because I just want to make sure that that's very clear.
So I think based on what Remy was getting at was, I think Remy's about 50 feet off from you guys.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let's say. So the guards haven't necessarily noticed you guys because they're looking out over their sections of like the rest of the park.
Okay.
This guard specifically heard Remy hit.
Gotcha. So I'm going to sit down in the grass or whatever the ground is, cross-legged, as if I am enjoying a nice day at the park with my data pad in front of me as we discuss.
Captain. I heard tale of a distraction. I have at least 2 containers of highly flammable liquid.
I
Perhaps.
sit down and I just start touching the grass. I'm grounding myself.
And I would say for the record, you guys are probably about 50 feet from the steps that lead up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Remy, did you try? Are you before or after them? Like, if they're, I'm sorry, I don't have a great map for this, but like, if they're 50 feet away from the building, basically.
I was closer.
Okay, so you would have gone closer. Okay. So let's say you guys are like 75 feet away.
Okay.
Let's say you're like 25 feet away, because that puts you about 50 feet from them, which would explain why the guards haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a concept of night here?
I
I'm
was
just thinking we
gonna
could
ask.
wait till nighttime.
Wait, that
That's
was
what
what I
I
was
was like,
gonna
would they
suggest.
have night?
Hashtag, we will figure it out later if we need to change it, but right now, no, there's no concept of night.
Yeah, I figured there would.
I don't know.
I figured
It's a
you would
great
have
question.
like really great curtains.
Right. Like, if that changes later, don't come for me. But
To be
I think
honest,
right now,
your answer makes the most sense.
right, that's, yeah, it's fucking a bubble in the sun. So, like,
So Haven's going to suggest we should wait for nightfall.
I normally would agree, but I don't think there's a nightfall here.
It's this Nib didn't give us anybody to talk to here. It's just like we need to get into Resonance to save the
anyone that
society,
you would
which
talk to
will-
would I'd already be inside that was like captured. Like, you're looking for the people that she would have you contact.
All right.
These guards must not stand post indefinitely. They would change out.
I was gonna say, does everyone want to make me a perception or
Can I do a
whatever?
perception
Okay.
check since I'm bringing it up?
Whatever that goddamn roll is.
14?
16.
12.
You doing one?
Yeah.
So you-
26.
Okay. So you guys notice that it is about noon.
Okay.
And right at noon, like when your clock hits noon, you see the guards kind of rotate and they move to a different position.
Okay.
And maybe some new people come out and a couple of the guys go in, like to switch out. So you've seen one guard change at noon.
We might have 24-hour guards.
Quite possibly. How tall is the building? And like is there anything that we have seen from the general information handed out to people that there might be roof access?
The building itself is about 25 to 30 feet, except for one section that is about 50 feet,
Okay.
like a dome.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There is no information about whether or not there's like a rooftop access or
Like a
anything of
terrace.
interest on the roof.
Okay.
No.
And nothing in the pictures that might show like, hey, there's a little door or hatch.
Mhm.
Okay.
Remy, if I got you onto the roof, do you think you could get access to the computer system?
No, I mean, it doesn't. I don't see any reason why it would be on the roof.
Well, I'm just saying, if you got access to like wires or whatnot, could you?
I think that perhaps the roof is not the entrance route that we're looking for.
All right. Hear me out. What if we get ourselves inside via escort?
Arrested? Is that what you're suggesting?
Either arrested or we need help. You remember the dead fish plan that we executed? You know, we would jump into someone's arms, probably Lorana, and Lorana would then scream, "Oh, I need help, help me!" And then we'd get rushed inside for medical attention.
We just need to find a good enough mark.
Wouldn't they just take us to a hospital?
That would be less guards watching the building.
I could also set fire to half the park.
We don't want
to set fire to the rain.
Watch it
Enough
burn.
lighter fluid.
Is there anything that we are like as players not seeing that like our characters might see as far as like hints or
Great
what?
Challenge
we're supposed to do?
trees we can climb to, jump to, and then jump into a second story.
There
That's
you go.
a thing, right? For people who have arms and legs.
I mean, I could try the vent.
I
thing
love that you
again.
don't have arms and legs.
So when you got about 50 feet away up the you're about 25 feet away, you notice that the guards aren't really paying attention to this front pathway. They're paying attention to the grounds outside. So it doesn't look like this pathway is being watched necessarily. You haven't gotten close enough to the actual building to see if there's anyone like up the stairs. It's like a little walkway up.
Yeah.
You don't see anything from how far you are. Obviously, if someone was like trying not to be seen, they might have a better chance. But it seems like these guards are to more keep people out from the sides,
Okay.
not necessarily the front.
I'm gonna make another stealth and try and walk up the front pathway then.
Okay.
24.
Right. When you get to the edge of the steps, you hear a voice say unto you, "This area is closed by order of the Sunrise Collective. Trespassers will be shot. This is your only warning."
Can I see where the voice originated?
Make me a perception check.
26. Damn. Okay. I don't see anybody though.
It came from the porch. It came from in front of you.
Okay.
Not to the sides or anything. And not like the roof, but like from this portico.
I'm gonna try and duck into the bush again.
Okay.
That's you.
Okay.
Because I'm a rat. Rats move through hedges.
Okay.
Put that.
Oh, that's what it.
Make me an acrobatics.
Can I?
Well, you did stealth last time,
Very
right?
far
Yeah.
away.
Do me a stealth first.
Be able to see.
Okay. 20.
Okay. Do me an acrobatics now. Are you trying to get into the bush or through the bush?
Into.
Okay. You're into the bush.
Okay.
And I need initiative from everyone.
Oh shit.
And we're like 50 feet away from me, aren't we?
We'll say, I mean, would you guys have moved up with Remy? Or at least partially?
I was trying to keep an eye on him, for sure.
So let's say Remy is where Remy is right now.
Oh, but the map is gone. I'm so sorry.
What?
Opening the image cover to the map.
Oh, I forget that. Is it there now?
Yes.
So, Remy, if you click on Haven, ooh, someone has color vision.
I mean, I have.
Why is it doing that?
Mm.
Magic.
Did I fix these? Okay, do that now. Okay, there we go. So you jumped in a bush there. Let's say that the rest of you guys, if I put you back here, you guys can see that. Okay, so you guys are about 15 feet away from back this way.
And how many guards?
They're off to the sides, though, right?
So there are bushes like here, here. Past those bushes out to the left and right. You can, from where you're at, you can clock 3 guards on each side.
Not as many as I thought.
You do know that there are more back around, but those are what you can see right now. Remy is in this bush. And you guys are about 15 feet away from Remy. I just can't move you back down.
Okay.
Remy, what's your initiative?
9.
Haven.
22.
Molly.
4.
Halo.
11.
Around.
15.
Okay. So, Remy, you make it into the bush, and you kind of camp there, like camp yourself. And as you were kind of getting yourself settled, you feel, or you hear the bush kind of like flutter a little bit and like feel a presence. And does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
The bush.
As the bush kind of rattles a little bit, you feel something sting you through your arm. And you are going to take. Why does he keep doing that? 6 poison damage. Sorry, 6 piercing damage. And I need a
Fortitude save?
Yes.
16.
Okay. You feel the poison kind of like work its way into you, but you like resolve yourself and you don't feel like you've been poisoned.
Okay.
But next to you appears, I can find the gosh darn picture. This little thing.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Devil.
And it screeches at you as it stings you.
It devil imped you.
And
It delimpt me.
It's very impertinent of it.
you're now on Haven.
You're imperiled.
What an imperious fellow.
Would we even know that any of that's happening?
Probably not.
Sorry, hold on.
I mean, maybe if I saw Remy hide inside a bush.
True.
He dove into a bush.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's safe to assume Remy probably squealed or something when he got stung. And then you heard a screech come from the bush next to where Remy jumped in.
Can I stealthily
cannot
rush
see-
towards him? Can I like flatten myself to the ground and then run towards him?
Squelch towards him.
Yes. You're going to take a penalty for the stealth because you're rushing.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to move your normal speed, then you wouldn't take a penalty. Well, you want to move half speed to go slow and like be stealthy.
I mean, I have a 30-foot movement. So you
Okay.
said 15 feet.
Yeah,
so I
you
could move half speed.
Sure.
Right. That's my fault.
19? Go.
You hear a screech. Stop. No further.
From the bush?
Mm-hmm.
Where I know Remy is.
The same voice that you heard that said the trespasser will be shot.
But, like, in this 6 seconds, I'm sorry. I'm like, because I'm thinking from like an out of combat perspective or a combat perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I stop, like, how close do I get before I hear stop?
What do you... So you guys all heard the thing where it said, "Do not come any closer. Everyone will be shot."
Okay.
Then Remy jumped into a bush.
Mm-hmm.
Then Remy
Got
screamed or squealed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As you are moving towards this thing, it screeches at you, "Just stop."
But it doesn't give me like any other qualifiers than that. I know Remy's in danger.
It just says stop. Or like stop, no further.
Okay, I'm gonna move into that bush. So
Okay.
I mean, by just sheer momentum, you might still keep going, even though he said something. It's like you're moving.
So
I'm more worried about the 19 stealth for the other guards, not necessarily the thing attacking Remy.
So you
That
want to
makes
get there? Yeah.
I want to get to where I can protect Remy.
Okay, so if you want to get in, you can't get into the bush itself,
Mm-hmm.
but you can get up to the bush. So, like, you want to get there?
I just don't want to get to where I can stealthily attack the thing.
You can't really stealthily attack it because there's nothing hiding you.
Okay.
Like, if you were in the bush, there's really nothing to hide you. Like, are you talking about stealth worrying the other guards seeing you, not necessarily this thing?
Yeah.
You're fine. Like, that's, because you can stay below the bush.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, then you're fine.
I don't care if the imp sees me. I just don't want to.
Okay,
Alert.
I thought you were talking
Attraction.
about stealth for the imp, but
No,
it
no.
knows where you are
No,
already.
the
Okay,
imp,
yeah.
I'm going to attack regardless.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I can attack it without setting off the whole place.
Yeah, because the next guard is probably like 50, 75 feet away from you.
Yeah, and I can compress down to 1/8.
Yeah,
So
you will be fine.
I'm going to attack the imp in protecting my dear friend Remy. 19.
I mean, he's so not a deer.
Yep.
I said dear friend, right?
Oh dear.
19 will
But
hit.
you are the friend of many deer. 4 piercing.
Is your weapon aligned to anything?
No.
Not you, your weapon specifically.
No, it's
Okay.
literally just made out of my nanobots.
Okay.
They are considered magical because I took the Eldritch,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I have to be in that array. But I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm also level 2.
I know. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all she wrote.
Okay.
So I'm flat, pressed against the ground, and then like coming up into the bush to stab at the thing attacking you.
Stab.
I think the thing is trying to kill you. You're wrong.
Lorana.
Okay. Can I do a quick perception check to clock the other guards and see if they've noticed anything?
Even just by looking around, they
They're
don't
good.
seem to be fixated. They're bored.
They're looking elsewhere.
They're looking elsewhere.
Okay.
They're trying to not look for trouble.
Cool. Then I would like to casually just start walking up the stairs
Okay.
while they're distracted.
I still think we should have rigged some propane to a truck and then drove it into the far side of the building.
So you're about 15 feet away. Your movement
Okay.
speed is 30.
Yeah. I believe so. Yes.
So you can get out of here.
Okay.
Um,
And then is there anything around that catches my attention? Guard-wise, cameras.
there's cameras, but that's not necessarily out of the ordinary.
Sure.
They're not like following you. They're just like
Okay.
general cameras. You do, from your vantage point, like 5 feet up from the ground because of these steps,
Okay.
you do see like Remy tussling in the bush with something.
Okay.
And you see some like wings spread out of the bush.
Lovely.
They don't look human.
Then, so all I've done is my movement right now. I will do an energy ray at whatever looks to be harassing Remy.
Okay.
And that I can do within, what, 30 feet? Looks like.
I think it's 25 feet plus 5 feet per level.
For 2 levels is mine. So I'm level 2, therefore 30 feet. And plus the range, I think it's an 11.
To hit.
Yeah.
Nope.
Against its EAC.
Just getting some cover from being inside of a bush.
Okay. I tried to tase it and it doesn't work.
You didn't roll a 1, right?
No.
Number 1s are important in this game.
Gotcha.
Anything else?
That's it for now. I think I will maybe crouch down just so that I'm a smaller target.
Okay.
So I will be like down on one knee or like superhero stance.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Halo.
Okay, so we don't want the guards to notice us, right?
Yes.
Now, I have a spell that's called Glowing Wall, and I'm wondering if there is a way in which I can use that to kind of hide any scuffle that's starting from the guards. Like, or would it be like obvious, or would it be like a beacon to look at us? Like, I can color it any way I want. So what if I made it like green or something to match the grass or like my surroundings in some way? Is there a way to make that work?
Let me look at it. Ooh.
Could you make it clear light? Or light the same color as the light around it?
Like a mirror?
So you're trying to block them off from guards? You're
Yeah,
saying?
I'm just trying to erect something that would maybe help maintain that nothing is going on over here.
So you could do like a wall like here. It's about 10 feet. Right? And you could make it the same color as the bushes, roughly. Obviously, like it's not gonna be dappled like a bush,
Yeah.
like a shaded green. You could maintain one there.
Okay.
Obviously doesn't block any sound or anything, but like sight wise.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. I'm just gonna keep pretending like I'm looking at historic things.
Okay. Remy.
I'm gonna take a guarded step back and then fire at the imp.
Okay.
And I will attempt to trick shot that. That's going to be a 20 for the hit.
Yes.
And a 18 for the trick shot, which is not big. For 6 damage as I whip out the static arc pistol.
What kind of damage is this?
It's electric.
You're not gonna have any fusions on it or anything?
Nope.
Anything else?
That is all for me.
Wally.
The creature's still, I can still hear like the rustling and know that it's happening.
You can see it even, like you can see the wings kind of sprouting.
Okay.
And then like the little flash of light as my pistol goes off in the bushes.
So I'm going to first look around, check and make sure no guards are coming this way. I don't hear any like, hurry. Perfect. I'm going to keep like I'm looking at stuff, and I'm going to, on the thing, cast my ability Enshrouding Gloom.
Okay.
I target the creature and plunge it into darkness. Creates an area of magical darkness that affects only the targeted creature and occupies its space. Does not affect the creature's visibility to other creatures. So you all can still see him.
Nice.
Does it become blinded or something, or does it say magical darkness?
The darkness overcomes all non-magical light and is itself overcome by any magical light source.
Okay.
That's different.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm going to continue being whimsical and non-suspicious.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Dude, be whimsical.
Yeah, do be whimsical.
Don't be suspicious.
The
Starfinder makes everything so hard. Like trying to figure out what does darkness do to a creature. Like it's just so hard to find the answer to.
It's in the category of paradigm shifts, if that helps.
That's your ability.
Yeah.
But like, I just wish it said it is blinded, and I could look up blinded.
You know, I can't remember the last time we went to a park and actually just did park things.
What do you mean, Halo? We're doing park things right now.
This is not park things.
7 months on your birthday. We had a
That was the
picnic.
last time? That was a nice day.
You're down in a bush.
Yeah, I can still talk.
all
I
right.
thought we were being
Um,
whimsical and not suspicious.
The creature pops up out of the bush and hovers over it, and then tosses a grenade
Oh, jeez.
towards.
Did it move out of my threatened reach?
It is still. You are still technically occupying a 5-foot cube, right?
No, that's my making sure.
So it is above the bush, so it's still within your reach. It's not flying up
Because
high.
it's throwing a grenade, does that not give me an attack of opportunity? Because it didn't. Because it didn't take a guarded step away from me.
Well, that's gonna blow our cover for sure. Of course.
We need to hurry up and figure out a way to, as a reaction, send grenades to other planes of existence.
What can I do as a reaction?
Yes, cheat sheet somewhere.
It's it on your tub.
Oh, it's an action. Shit.
Is a grenade considered? A grenade's considered ranged attack,
It's a thrown attack?
which is ranged. So yeah, you can do an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Try to catch the grenade or bat it back to him.
I don't know if I'd be very good with that with sword hands, but I'll try.
If only this were like a reaction. I have something called psychokinetic hand, so it's like basically mage hand.
Ooh, take it up into the air.
Can I?
That's where it'll be more obvious.
In the opposite direction of where we are.
I only got a 10, so I don't think that would hit.
Can I cast misfire on it?
Is that a reaction?
No.
So I need everyone to make a DC 13 for me.
And it's
Reflex save.
Mhm.
Can you use my paradox roll?
And you get a reroll.
does a
I'm good.
21 make it?
It does.
19.
That makes it.
Does Coulter get a
Thank you.
negative because he was so smart?
Not yet.
I only got a 16.
That's my distance.
I'm sorry?
22.
22. So if you got above a 13, you're taking half of 4 damage, so 2 piercing damage. Those of you looking around notice that the guards don't seem to notice. Grenade going.
They're illusions. God damn it, they're illusions, aren't they?
It would be a pretty smart defense.
I don't know. One of them
But they
talked to
noticed
me.
him, so they're holograms.
Yeah, but you can make an illusion talk to somebody. It didn't touch you, did it?
How
No.
did it know where to throw if it was if all it saw was magical darkness?
No, it flew out of the magical darkness. But if it flew out of the magical darkness, I got an attack of opportunity anyway. So it doesn't
It can also see. It's
It's
Even
a
though
devil.
Magical darkness.
Yeah, that's like devil's whole bag.
Wasted that turn.
I didn't say anything at the time. I was proud of myself.
Yeah. Haven.
I would like to stab it
Okay.
twice.
Okay.
So I don't have to move to get to it, right?
Nope.
I'd also like to chide it for being rude to my friends.
It sneezes at you.
Was 14 hit? I hope.
Yeah, it does.
So I got double 14s. For 6 and 6, so 12.
6
Yeah.
each.
6 each, yeah.
And it's just basic slashing, right?
It's piercing, but yeah.
Piercing, okay.
Magical.
Technically, yeah.
Anything else?
I mean, that's my full round action, so.
No wrong.
Okay. So I'm on the porch. I'm still showing this thing is attacking us. It just tried to throw a grenade.
No, it did throw
It threw a grenade.
it.
Okay, so then. Shit. But if I do that, then people are going to get hurt. So never mind. Just going to try something else. But you said that none of the other guards, nobody's kind of taken notice. Okay. And I'm too far away. All right, so we're going to try that energy ray one more time.
Yep.
$12.
To hit.
Yes.
Okay. Yay. And then it's, oh God, where'd it go? 1d3. A 3 again. So 3, we're going to do, what did I do? I will do acid damage this time. It was an acid spell against the...
Do our attacks seem to be affecting it? Like when I stab into its flesh, does it seem to be affecting it at all?
So you affected it a little bit because you hit harder that time.
Mm-hmm.
Your electricity, it giggles.
Acid?
Your acid giggles. You
Starfinder uses damage reduction, not...
in resistance.
Okay.
Did the electricity seem to do anything?
It seems like it didn't like bounce off. It like hit it and then it kind of shook it off.
Okay.
So, but the acid made it giggle.
Okay. That was not ideal.
An unholy sound.
And I guess I will move. I'll move one space over closer to Remy.
There.
Yeah. Just in case.
I don't know if
need
we
to
can
be-
beat this thing.
Can we capture it?
He will.
Okay. Well, so I cast Death's Door on it, I guess.
Okay. What does that do?
Let's see. Do you get a save of some kind? Yes, you will make a fortitude saving throw. Otherwise, I am releasing a surge that will devastate and ravage you of time.
Aha! I love this.
And that's going to be 11. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, is this? Yeah. No, 9 damage plus 2 strength damage.
It's too.
Halved if you make the save, which you probably will.
I did not. I got a
Woohoo.
10, and your DC is 12, right?
Yes. Plus 2, so it's actually 14.
This is weird.
Well, no, so it does 2 damage to strength.
No, I'm saying my
Oh.
my DC is 12 plus 2.
I wonder how a time-based spell would affect an immortal creature.
Don't think about it too much.
Don't think
It's gonna
about
hurt
it
my
too
brain.
hard, too.
That just seeks out of my mouth and everybody, and it's very startling. Waste away.
Okay.
They're so forceful.
That's all.
What kind of damage is it? Necrotic?
Um.
Mhm.
1d10 damage. I don't know that it says what kind of.
It's called Death's Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's
I mean, necrotic seems like the
yeah,
that makes
I would
most
roll
sense.
necrotic unless it says something. Transmutation. 25 plus. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. It snarls at you when you hit it with that. Not happy. Remy.
Okay. I don't have anything particularly else to do, so I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it again with a trick shot.
Okay.
Shoot. Okay. I cannot get a trick shot off at all. Okay, so that's gonna be an 18 KAC this time. And fail on the trick shot for sure, please.
Okay.
So this time it's gonna be straight up piercing damage, and that'll be 5.
Okay.
Because I switched from a static arc pistol to a tactical semi-auto pistol.
Okay.
So Remy basically, like, in the bushes is like, and you hear like a as things get moved around, and then from a sound you hear actual like gunfire coming out of that part of the bush.
Okay, volley.
All right. How does he look?
If I had to say, she
How does she look?
looks like she's, I don't know, maybe half dead,
Oh,
but it looks like her wounds might slowly be closing themselves.
Oh shit.
All right.
I'm gonna put her in a backpack.
Your backpack, the
Interdimensional toys.
where that has no oxygen, you're gonna suffocate her to death. All right.
I mean,
Talk about not being cruel.
I never said I wasn't cruel.
Sorry, Jake. What are you?
I am Bernari.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to just stare at it, drop my hands to my sides. My eyes are going to turn completely just white, and I'm going to cast Soul Surge. I'm going to take 3 hit point damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And make a charisma-based attack at it.
Okay.
Or it's KC? No,
Okay.
EAC. EAC. Never mind.
Oh
I just take
no.
the 3 damage.
Was it real bad?
You rolled a 3 plus 3, 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Did I say 3? That looks like a 16 now that I moved it. Plus 3, that's a 19.
I like that number.
Yeah.
Your eyes go white. It kind of shrinks back from you. And then when your attack misses, it squeals with glee. That looks like some of its wounds close up. That's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh,
Tracks.
Thank you guys for joining us for this very rough battle that I didn't realize was going to be this rough. That's my bad. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you, and thank you for stalling and letting me stall as I pull up our patrons, which are Taku Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Relin, Rockelman, Rio's Mom, Daniel, Dream Lover, Sparky, and Meepo. Love you guys, as always. Thanks for joining us. Smash that like button, comment, like, subscribe.
share.
Discord, all that good stuff.
Send me
Hit us
better
up.
dice.
Yeah.
Also, fuck Paizo.
And we will come up with a tagline.
Eventually.